Marcel, bro, I don't know what you got on that camera, but that lens looking a little itchy to me.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Yanna, also known as Lady Yanna, and thank you for tuning in to my behind the lyrics for my song Live Your Life. So I'm just going to be simply explaining what Live Your Life means to me and why I wrote Live Your Life. Live your life, live your life to the fullest, don't live for nobody else. That line right there in the beginning gives me life every single time I hear it because I really didn't start living my life, and I'm being real with y'all, until I really fell in love with me. Because for so many years, I did not like who I was. I didn't think I was cool. I didn't think I was okay. I didn't like my voice. I hated the sound of my voice because I had this big old, strong, masculine voice. I was embarrassed about it for such a long time. But when I sat one day and I was like, Yana, what's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with you. You're fine. How do you think you sound? I think I sound great. And when I fell in love with everything about me that I really self-sabotaged, that's when I started living my life. And then it goes on to say, stop wasting time, being afraid to move. This line right here, y'all, is a declaration that I sing to myself every day. And it's because I tell y'all all the time that fear was my best friend for so many years. I was so fearful of everything. And the reason why was because growing up, I come from a sheltered home. I come from a Christian home. My father was a pastor. My mother was an evangelist. But it's like everything that we did growing up, it was so strict. We couldn't do anything. Anything we did, we were going to hell. It was demonic. It was a sin. And we really got whoopings for like simple stuff. And it didn't affect my brothers and sisters the way it affected me. And I remember growing up, I was about 8 years old and I came home from school. I was doing my homework. And at this time, commercials would play all the time. And it was a beer commercial that came on TV. And I started singing that commercial out loud instead of singing it in my head like I normally do. And my father heard me singing that beer commercial. When I tell y'all I got the whooping of my life for singing that beer commercial, that whooping made me not want to do anything ever again because I did not want to get in trouble no more. And it really stagnated me from a little girl from elementary school to middle school up into high school until adulthood because I was so afraid to do anything. So I had to overcome that, and I did. So moving along, the next line says, you need to make up your mind, do what you wanna do. I'll tell you where that line came from. Being in a gospel group for so many years, traveling the world, jumping on all these stages, singing at all these churches. Y'all would not believe we were introduced to so many things that we really never thought existed. We worked our butts off, by the way, singing, trying to get known, being everywhere at the right particular time, trying to get our record played. And it was at this point in our career where we were introduced to payola. It's something that people in the industry don't want to talk about, but it exists. And I'm leaving right there, it does exist. And from so much hurt that we experienced during that time, it kind of made us not really want to be a part of that. And so even then, I kind of wanted to move on and do other genres of music. But because of that, it really gave me strength to say, hey, I want to be a multi-genre artist. That's why now I want to sing R&B. I want to sing gospel. I want to sing reggae. I want to sing jazz. Why? Because I feel like I can do it. I'm very successful in doing them all. And I don't feel like I should just be limited to one style of music. Because at least over here, R&B, reggae, jazz, I know what I'm getting. But at the time when we was over here on this side of the fence, and the gospel thing, it was the things that we saw was detrimental. And I'm gonna leave it at that. The next line says, people gon' hate, oh, they're gonna say what they say. Self-explanatory, so true. I realized that I'm gonna have all the naysayers. People gonna talk about me if I'm doing good, and they're gonna talk about me if I'm doing bad. So what I gotta do? Just let it go. Don't let it discourage you. You got to. That's what the next line says. You gotta let it go, block it out your mind, keep moving, keep pushing, because in order for you to get to where you're trying to go, you can't worry about what nobody's gonna say about you. You just gotta keep doing it and make it happen. Make it become your reality. Now moving right along, fast forward to the second verse. Second verse says, at the end of the day, oh, it's never too late. I'm gonna tell y'all why this line is so powerful. Two people in this world, President Trump and President Biden. And I'm being so real, y'all. I'm not making anything up. I'm being so true. I used to think that because I didn't get this big old opportunity when I was 15, 16, 20, 21, I wanted to give up as an artist. But when I saw President Biden become the president of the United States at the age he was, 70-something years old, I said to myself, what if he had have given up at 40, 45, 55, maybe even 60? Listen to the people that was telling him it would never happen for him. He would have never become the oldest president of the United States. Now let's talk about Trump. Trump was a convicted felon. But this man told us that he would become president being a convicted felon, and that's exactly what he did. Those two people showed me that it doesn't matter what nobody think. If you believe it, you can achieve it, and that's exactly what they did. All right, so the next line says, don't listen to the people doubting you. Self-explanatory. Block out what people are saying about you. In your mind, you're thinking of course they come to tear you down. That's true. I have so many people that I know are looking for me to fail. But guess what I do? I keep moving. I keep pushing. I use that as the energy to keep me moving forward. After we leave the whole verses, we go into the little hook or whatever, it comes to this big, huge rap scene. This rap scene is incredible because the words is going to blow your mind. So the first verse says, you have to believe in yourself, what you see in yourself, will manifest reality by being yourself. Did y'all just hear what it said? That is crazy. And I'm going to tell you what I think about when I hear that line. Manifest your reality by being yourself. What you truly think in your mind, you manifest. And how I know that's true, and I'm taking back to where you can understand. When I was a little girl, 5, 6, maybe 7 years old, I was afraid of the dark because I believed that it was a monster in my closet. In my mind, I had created this picture that it was a big monster in my closet that only came out when the lights were turned off. So I would go, as soon as my mom would turn off the lights, Mom, something in my room. I would be in the colors, scared to death. And it was only because I had put this picture in my mind and it became real to me. So I said all that to say this. That line is true because what you say in your mind and what you manifest, it becomes your reality. And that's what I did. I believe that I can live my life and be this multi-genre artist, being able to have a single, number one single in country, gospel, R&B, you named it, reggae, jazz, because I'm going to manifest it, because it's already here. The next part of the rap says, the greatest of all times, you, nobody else. The change you want to see, you got to be it yourself. Oh my God. This is so profound because if you want something to change, as simple as that, you got to be that change. You got to stop waiting for people to do it. And you got to understand that if it's going to get done, it's only going to get done because you are going to make it happen. So the next part of the rap says, my appetite for life is to thrive, not just to be alive. So it's saying that the reason why I got this big old push inside of me, I don't want to just be living to be living. I have a purpose. So my drive is I'm doing this because I know I can. I know I can. I know I can. And I'm not going to stop until I can do it. So that's how I feel wholeheartedly. I'm going to keep moving until I manifest it and make it my reality. So the next part of the rap says, my GPS to drive, blazing my own trail through a purpose-driven path. History in the making, my legacy meant to last. Self-explanatory, y'all, just means stay on track, stay focused. I understand that because I'm attempting to do something that's never been done before. I want to be a multi-genre artist. I want to have a great single in R&B, pop, gospel, jazz, reggae, whatever genre I attempt to do. And I want to make history by doing it. So stay focused. So the next part of the rap says, I always sing this part. My age is infinity. Forever you remember me. I am that I am. Why would I ever pretend to be? One of my favorite parts. And it just simply says, just be you. Don't try to be nobody else. Just be yourself. And you're going to be good. So the next part of the rap says, in the face of my enemies. Hating will never handle me. Energetically, everything is my energy. Simple. Enemies, it's nothing you can do. I'm gonna go off your energy, and that's just what's gonna push me forward. That's what's gonna make me better. That's how I'm gonna accomplish my dreams. So the next part of the rap says, we don't just go through things, we grow through things. Let them know you a queen, let them know you a king. And that just simply says this: you're gonna meet some bumps, scrapes in the road, but you gotta keep pushing through. Stay focused, keep pushing, and you're gonna make it happen. The next part of the rap says, more equipped in this flesh, I'm a born sinner. But I'm the winning sperm cell, I'm a born winner. Killed that line. Because all that simply says is that I was born and created to win. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. So the bridge is what I love the most because it says, living your best life, living your best life, living your best life now. The reason why every time I hear this song, I'm moving and I'm dancing because when I was writing this song, in my mind, I pictured, or all I could see was the LGBT community. And the reason why I could see them was because one thing about that community, they are free being who they are. They don't care who like it, who don't like it, but they are happy. And when you're living your life for you, it doesn't matter what people think about you. Because I look at it this way, and not to be spiritual or anything like that, but your life is your life, and you have to live your life for you. But if we all were to open up our lives and could show our trash, we all would be on the same level if we had to stand before God, because nobody is perfect. So when I say live your life, live in your best life, whatever it is that's going to make you happy, do it. Do it. Because when you close your eyes, you can never say, I wish I had a, shoulda, coulda, woulda, woulda, whatever. Because you ain't living for you, you was living it for somebody else. So live your life. That's my anthem. Because I'm truly living my life to the fullest, and I'm not living it for nobody else. Y'all keep watching. The video is coming soon. If you're not following me, follow your girl Yanna on all social media platforms at Yanna the Artist, and on Instagram is Yanna the Artist with 2 T's on the end of artist. I'm out of here, y'all. Live your life.
Live your life. Live your life to the fullest. Don't